Good evening, and thank you for staying up late with us tonight. I'm Sarah Swistak. The start of school marks the return of sports, and with that, an increased risk of athletic injuries. But one particular injury is on the rise among our young athletes. ABC 6 News reporter Brianna Long takes a look.
Jared Bodine has played football for 4 years, and he's been lucky when it comes to injuries.
Gotten a couple bruises, and scratches, but that's about it.
But others haven't been so lucky. Every season, Dr. Alan Clark at the Olmsted Medical Center sees kids with plenty of sports injuries, including concussions.
Concussion is a disruption of the nervous system there in the brain. So the area gets hit hard enough that the nerve impulse don't travel through normally, and so the brain becomes confused.
The American Academy of Pediatrics has recently published a new study. It shows that emergency room visits for concussions have more than doubled in the last 10 years for kids ages 8 to 19.
What's actually happened is better education. Not really a change in the number of injuries, but more a change in the understanding and attitude of the coaches and the parents.
That change has caused more parents to bring their kids to the doctor and coaches to be even more careful with their players.
We have a representative from sports medicine come talk about injuries, talk about sports injuries, and we really zero in on concussions.
And Jared knows that wearing the right protective gear can be a big help.
I wear shoulder pads to protect my shoulder and upper body, and I wear a helmet to protect my head against concussions.
And as long as you're careful, Dr. Clark says sports are nothing to be afraid of.
I encourage kids to go out for sports. Hey, the dangers are there, they have to be watched for, but the dangers are there in your backyard as well.
In Rochester, Brianna Long, ABC 6 News.
If your child gets a concussion or any other serious injury, doctors urge you to bring them in. And starting today, that could mean a trip to the Mayo Clinic. They have a new sports clinic for local athletes on Saturday mornings.